Good evening, everybody. We are back. Last night was so much fun. It was great to be back with you guys. And I am definitely looking forward to the jewelry tonight. I did a little sneak peek of a couple of things, and I think people are going to be really excited to be here tonight. So I'm excited to be here tonight. I know that much. So yeah. So we will hang for a moment and wait for everybody to show up. I've got the new 6 millimeter bracelets on deck. And of course, the existing ones are also here, the ones that have already been here. And also the little 4 millimeter faceted. What is what remains of those, I'm not sure how many more of those I can get. So if you love those little 4 millimeter faceted bracelets, then you're going to want to definitely grab them. Make sure that when you pop on, you say hi, so I can say hi back. And if you're new and you're just joining us for the first time, this is how to claim and purchase items. You've got to go to gallowshillwitchery.com and sign up, and then come back and you can decide what you'd like to claim and then type sold and then the item, whatever the item is. Make sure you don't just type sold, because sometimes I don't see the comment immediately and then it's really confusing as to what you're doing. Hey everybody. All right, everybody's popping on. Hi guys. Hi guys. Yes, Melody, I definitely have a bunch of different options for fluorite tonight. So I think you will end up finding something good. So be open to whatever may come. Yeah. Definitely some cool options for fluorite. In terms of the dainty type of pendant, I do have a couple of this type. So like the dainty faceted looking fluorite like this. I have that one that has like the dark. And then I also have a super pale version that is also very pretty. So this is an option for fluorite. If you like a faceted, like really gemmy, you know, a traditional jewelry look that really can go anywhere. This can go right into, a client meeting. This can go, this can be worn out to dinner. It's like it literally goes everywhere. So there's an option. I have those in fluorite. Those are both fluorite. And then I have a couple of other pieces. I will show you. This is pretty This is pretty elaborate as well. Really very, very pretty. So this is a combo with, it has a round amethyst on the bail, and it has 3 oval amethysts under it, and then it has the fluorite. This is very different looking. So the ones that I showed, the faceted ones, those are 55. This elaborate looking one is 80. It has the 4 amethysts as well as the fluorite. Now, I also have one of the wolves from the last live, and these are also fluorite, these pendants. I just have, Jeff scooped the other one. And so this is the other, and that is also fluorite. Hey, everybody. Hello, hello. Hold on. Let me just check one thing. So the wolf pendant is 50. And then I have a brand new carved fluorite tonight. And the colors are really, really saturated, very rich colors. Even a bit of like pink in there with the purple and the aqua. And it's all framed in sterling silver. It looks like a leaf. So that's nice symbolism as well, especially if you're turning over a new leaf. This has a really beautiful little detailed bail. That's the bail on it. Just gorgeous colors. Absolutely stunning. And I'm not even holding it up to an actual light. I'm just holding it up. And this one, hold on. And that one is also 80. So for pendants, those are some choices. If you were interested in a fluorite pendant, those are some great choices. And Raquel's going to grab that leaf. As long as Melody is not grabbing it. Because I know, Melody, you were asking about fluorite jewelry for tonight. But if you're not grabbing that, Raquel's going to grab it. And you're getting the faceted. Perfect. Everybody's happy. We love when that happens. Nice choice. I love when everybody's happy. So Melody, faceted fluorite. That's awesome. No worries at all, Raquel. You got it. You got it. She was not taking it. So you did not step on any toes. No worries at all. You're good. You're good. And that is such a great claim, because that is such a stunner of a piece. Wait till you see it like up in the light. Let me see if I can. Hold on. Like if I bring it up in the light, look at that. It's just so gorge. It's just really gorgeous. It really, really is. So congrats on that, because that is a stunner. We love that. So that is a beautiful carved fluorite leaf pendant. I've really got some gorgeous art to show you tonight, guys. I mean, it really is art. Oh, Sandy, I'm glad you're here. Good to see you. Good to see everybody. And you are so welcome. So welcome. Right? Um, Let me see. Here's another cool one. Anybody love peacocks? Here's a gorgeous. Look at this blue flash lab. This has so much flash. It's crazy. Really cool. Look at how flashy this labradorite is. Amazing. Beautiful carved peacock. This one is just the stone itself with the bale, not framed in sterling, but this is a sterling bale. 47 on this incredible, so flashy, beautiful pendant. Gorgeous carved blue flash lab. Right? I know, Tina, right? It's like, whoa. I still have two of the purple labradorite pendants. Remember these? Speaking of flashy labradorites, tonight we'll call this one number 1. And yes, it's got its own custom sterling setting that you've come to know and love. So that's going to be number 1 in the purple labs. And this is number 2 in the purple labs. So purpley. Awesome. Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, those are gorge. Now, I want to which one, hon? Number 1 or number 2? Which one is it? Number 1 or number 2? 1. You got it. Yep, you got it. Okay. Now, let's take a look at some Enhydro. What do you think? Now, you may recall this dark Super 7. See the bubble? I think you can see it better from this side, but you can definitely see it moving around in there. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Whoop. Big bubble. Big bubble. Woof. In this beautiful Super 7. But this Super 7 might be a little bit on the large side for some people. That might be a lot. She might be a lot. If she is, guess what? This one is this might be a little bit more your speed, right? It's lighter. And whoop, yep, there's that big bubble. So they both have a big bubble right in the middle that moves. So this is more of like a teardrop shape, a like elongated teardrop. And again, the setting has been made for it. And this one is 198. 198 on this one. Ah, yes. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. So let's see. I gotta scroll back. No. Oh my goodness. Okay, hold on. Those Purple Lab pendants are 48. They are 48. Okay. And another new Enhydro. This one is a clear quartz with a rainbow. And it has three different things going on. So hold on 1 second. I want to get to where I can. Oh, well, you can't miss the rainbows in this. So, okay, there's the middle bubbles going. Okay. And now we have Hold on. Whoop. Up, and there's that one. Up, there's the little guy. So cute. Hey, Jillian. Oh, hi, Solaris. Woo. Whoops. So this one, this is a big, beautiful teardrop. This is a really nice one. And look at that rainbow. That's gorge. And this one is 222. And yes, it's got a custom sterling setting. Oh, me too. I love watching Enhydro. I love finding the little movement and like I just play and play and play. Play and play. I like to look, I'm like, okay, if I look from this side, what does it look like? Oh, there's that one. Okay, there's that one. So that side is actually easier. That one's actually easier to see from the back. Now you see the one that's on the side right there? That one is actually easier to watch from the back. And the other one is easier to see from the front. Hmm. Hey, Brian. I was just doing the clear quartz Enhydro with the rainbow. Beautiful. Big, beautiful pendant. And look at that beautiful rainbow. Love it. And that's that one's 222. Gorge. Should we look at the new rings? What do you think? Let's look at some of these amazing new rings. Is Tamra on? I was just curious. Oh my God. I love that. I've got my usual protein shake. All right. Let's do what I'm calling Brian's ring first. Look at that big beautiful bubble. Look at that happy bubble moving all around. Ooh, it's a quick one, huh? Look at that bubble jumping all around there in that ring. Look at those claws. Now, currently, this ring is set to an 11. But as you know, these rings are adjustable. I love that bubble. Super active. It likes to jump all around, depending on where you're holding it. It's just like jumping all around. Right? I adore this. I really do. I really love this one. This one really has my heart. This one is currently an 11. It is 177. Look at the size of that. It's just awesome. I love the style. Gorgeous. So there's one. Now let's look at the other end of the spectrum. Oh, sure. Yeah, you can see how it adjusts. Absolutely. This is how. See how it's like that? So it goes along the track. You can't even feel it because it just goes right in along the track. As you can see, it's sterling. And it just goes right along this track when it adjusts inward or, obviously outward. But yeah, that's a pretty ballsy ring. Well, Jessica, you nailed it. You got it, girl. Now, if somebody else would like one in that design, um, definitely let me know. Yeah, it's incredible. It really is. That's an incredible piece. I have a bunch of incredible pieces tonight, I'll tell you right now. Now, in the opposite end, we have this little one, which is set currently to a 6.5, but again, is adjustable. And this one has some carbon. And look at how it's shaped like a triangle. And this one has falling sand. So not only does it have carbon, you see it all falling? It doesn't just have like one little piece of carbon. It has a lot of what they're calling falling sand. Isn't that incredible? This I could play with for hours. This one is currently set as a 6.5, but as you can see, it can definitely size up. And it is an 88. So if you would like a falling carbon, like a black sand to add to your collection, that is a beautiful one. Now, Solaris, I know you're interested in dragons because I know that you had asked me about more dragon designs. There are 3 dragon designs um, available tonight. And they are all absolutely incredible. They are set to larger sizes right now, but they are adjustable, relatively adjustable. So they're not like limitlessly adjustable. Nice claim, Kayla. That is a really cool one. Okay. All right. So, Solaris, I would like to show you the dragons because I know you missed out on the dragons last time. And we have three very different dragon rings going on here. So first of all, let me show you this one. This one has two dragons facing each other. Oh, that is a beautiful gift, Kayla. My God, wow. So, on both sides, two dragons facing each other. And this one has big bubble, slow moving in the carbon. Look at that. Big, big, big bubble. And it also has carbon. So that's the first one. Okay. Currently set to an 11. That one is 156. That's the first one. This is the second one. This one has the dragons on the side like this. And this one is Super 7. So this one is really amazing. And another really big bubble. See it? Really big bubble. And slow moving bubble. But you can't miss it. I mean, it's ginormous. Huge bubble. Probably the biggest. I think this is the biggest bubble I've seen in a ring. And that's in the Super 7, which I love. And that one is 171. That's currently set to a 10, but again, adjustable. And the last one of the dragons, I cannot even. Can I just tell you, I am flipping out. I am flipping out. Okay. This is basically like an Ouroboros, but not. This is a smoky, and the bubble follows the track of the tail. So the bubble, it's a small bubble, but it zips along where the tail goes. So hold on. There it goes. Look at that. Look, watch it move again. Ready? Uh-oh. Oh, there it goes. Ready? Watch. How cool is that? And that is in a smoky. Oh my God, like crazy. Yeah, that one's currently set to a 10.5. Again, just squeeze it down because he's not attached. His head is not attached to his tail. So you're just going to squeeze it. That one's 144. So amazing. Like, I cannot. So incredible. Okay, guys, the other two dragons are up for grabs, including the Super 7. So, know that. Right? How incredible is that? And we've got, did I already show the other little one? Probably not. Um, so this is also for a daintier finger and set to, again, a 6.5, but it can be sized up. And this one has a really sweet little design right around. And this one has carbon. Woo! Pretty quick carbon, actually. This one's a fast mover. So if you like a carbon, this is a really good carbon. So, and that one is set to a 6.5 right now. But again, as you can see, it's got a good amount of room to move up. So that can easily go up to an 8, maybe even more. And that one is 88. And I have two more to show you that are brand new tonight for the rings. Has anybody seen Tamara yet? Because I swear. I think one of these is hers. But this next ring is currently set to a 7.5. And I'm also in love with it. Look at these gorgeous elephants. Tell me that is not so beautiful. Look at these gorgeous elephants. And this one also has a carbon. Sorry. Oop. That moves a lot in the right in the middle. Very easy to see. It moves quite a bit, and it does have almost like a little triangle. Oh, it's hard to hold it in such a way that I'm not going to block it. There we go. And so it moves around quite a bit in that little triangle in the right smack in the middle of the ring. So very easy to see. It has some trapped carbon too. Some of that might even fall. Hold on. Is any of that going to fall? No, that might be mostly trapped, but that nice carbon in the center really does move quite a bit. Ooh, and some rainbows. See all those rainbows right there? Rainbow, moving carbon, and gorgeous detail elephants. This is currently a 7.5, and it is 122. And then the last new Enhydro ring for tonight is absolutely glorious. Look at all these bats. This is a flight of bats. I'm imagining them like escaping a cave. This is why I was like, where's Tamra? Because she's the first person I thought of. Oh, yes, and some rainbows. and a beautiful, really active little bubble all the way across the center of the ring. Super active bubble, moves a lot, easy to see. And how cool is this with all the bats all the way around? And it looks like a crystal ball, doesn't it? I mean, it's just like, that's so freaking cool. Currently, it is set to be a 9.5. But again, these are all adjustable. Jessica, hey, I was showing Enhydros. I was just showing this one with the bats and how active the bubble is that goes all the way across. Right? It's a flight of bats. It's like a crystal ball on top. And super duper active bubble. Very easy to see, moves around a lot. Right? Ah, Solaris is going to grab the bats. I love that. Again, if anybody else is interested in one of these settings, I can probably get the setting again. So if you were like, oh, I was hoping to get a bat ring or whatever, um, let me know because I can probably get a bat ring. So if anybody else was interested. Now I want to show you something I've never had before, and I only have two of them. Is Janine on tonight? Has anyone seen Janine? So this is the first one, Enhydro bracelets. I have two of them, and they're two different designs. So this one is a simple design that is reminiscent of the pendants, where it is like a sterling setting that's built around the stone. This is a smoky. Enhydro. And you can see the bubble going down through the middle. It's very active. It has a few different spaces it can go. So it kind of jumps around. You guys can see that, right? See, it jumped way up there. Now it's coming down, coming around. Now it goes over there. See how far it can go? It really has quite a space that it can move around in. And it can jump right up there too. And this is a smoky and sterling silver setting and bracelet. And this one is 120. So this is a smoky Enhydro bracelet. And then I have one other bracelet. Oh my gosh, Jessica, I feel the same way. Oh, I just adore it. And I could watch it all day. when I'm wearing them, I'm constantly like playing with them. So it's just like, oh my God. It's my fidget thing. Like some people have those fidget, things they have. Well, I have an hydro. Okay, this is a different design on the bracelet. And this one, instead of being a smoky, is a clear. And this is pretty cool. It has like a hinged design, the way that the old fashioned watches and things used to do. Oh, absolutely. Yes, I'll go back and do the rings. Absolutely. I'll do the rings again. Um, and so this is really cool. I love the setting, love this hinged, um, sort of classic, sort of Victorian looking setting. And then of course, oh, we got some rainbows. I just saw them. And then we've got a big showy bubble going on right down the middle. And up. And so it can go all around in that space. So it has a really big showy bubble that travels quite a bit. Sure. Now let me see if I can get it. See, I don't have my bracelet buddy with me, but you'll have to pretend that I attached it, because normally I would use my bracelet buddy to attach a bracelet like this. So that's what it would look like on me. And it has this little adjustable um, clasp. So you can tighten it. I would want it tight enough that it wasn't swinging on my wrist. I would want it to sit like right like that. So I would wear it right there. That one is 198. Yeah, it's gorgeous. Really love it. Really, really cool. Love the design. It's a big gem. You know what I mean? Like it's a good size in hydro. Right up my alley, I'll tell you. Very, very cool. It is gorgeous, isn't it? Stunner. So those are the first bracelets, guys. Just the two of them and slightly different aesthetics. I think both of them are just gorgeous. Up to different people on style, whatever style people would like. Now, Jessica, you wanted to go back over the new rings. So I'll start over here with the elephants. This one has the elephants and it has a carbon that moves around in the middle, quite easy to see. And it also has trapped carbon. The small one, it's a little dainty one. This one also has carbon and moves quite a bit. Very active carbon on that one. That one's 88. The elephants is 122. Then we have the dragons. The first dragons, we have these dragons facing each other on both sides. And this has a big, big bubble. It does not move very far, but it is a big bubble and it does move. It doesn't go far. And then the last brand new one is this one with the dragons on each side. This is Super 7. So this is a Super 7 and it has a big, huge bubble that is really unmistakable. Doesn't move very far and is very slow moving, but it's huge. Big, big bubble. You got it, girl. Well done. I think that's a very special piece. Yeah, it's gorge. It really is. It's gorge. All right. Now, let's do, how about we do some of these 6 millimeter bracelets? Do we have 6 millimeter? Give me like the yes if you're up for the 6 millimeter bracelets. All right. Let's start. This is rainbow moonstone with black tourmaline. So this is rainbow moonstone with black tourmaline. So this is a good combo. And this is 10. 10. 10 smackaroos. This is garnet. Nice, rich red garnet. Also 10. This is blue tiger eye. Blue tiger eye. Also 10. The garnet goes to Raquel. $6 millimeter garnet. Blue tiger to Tina. Um, Sorry, Heather, Tina grabbed it. Shungite, 14. Shungite, 6 millimeter, 14. Fancy agate. We got all different kinds of agate. Fancy agate, 10. This is trying to decide if this is silver. Silver sheen obsidian. Very little. It doesn't show up huge, but I think it is silver. I'm like, what the heck? Let me put it to you this way. This is either silver or rainbow, but it's obsidian. 10. Fancy agate to Cheryl. Cheryl, is that going with the moon? Oh shit. Cheryl, I'm sorry. Tamara's comment actually came above yours. I'm sorry, Cheryl, I'm sorry. I just saw that Tamara's comment came above yours. I'm sorry, honey. Her comment actually came above yours. I missed it. Fancy agate. 6 millimeter. My apologies. There are more. There are many, many more. There are many more bracelets. Okay. 6 millimeter mookaite, 10. 6 millimeter rhodonite, 10. 6 millimeter pyrite, 10. Yes, I will do that, Cheryl. Tamara, you got it. I'm going to wish list it. Pyrite to Jessica Ann. Carnelian, 10. Mookaite is going to Raquel. Carnelian is going to Heather. Let me check, Raquel. I might have more carnelian. I will definitely check. What I definitely do have is I definitely have dream agate over there. Um I don't know if I've got more carnelian. Let me wish list some more carnelian. Because that's definitely, I need some more. Okay. Let's get this next batch. So, what is available right now from what's already been spoken for is Rainbow Moonstone with black tourmaline. This is shungite. This is silver sheen obsidian, and this is rhodonite. Those are available. Okay, next up. These are slightly more expensive. Amethyst, 12. Lapis, 12. Rainbow Moonstone, 12. Absolutely stunning triple A labradorite, 14. Lapis going to Raquel. Rhodonite going to Tamra for 10. And 3 bracelets to Sandy. Absolutely, Sandy. Do you want them to be 6 millimeter or am I free to choose others? Labradorite going to Allison. Good eye, Allison. Allison, were you watching all the Enhydro? Okay. Fancy mixed tourmaline, 14. Oh, okay. Malachite, 14. Super 7, 14. Golden Rutile, 20. Yes. 6 millimeter blue flash lab for Jessica. Yes. Okay. And these are, I would say, a couple of these are definitely for a smaller wrist. So keep that in mind. This is amazing fluorite. Look at how beautiful that fluorite is. With this beautiful little crystal. And that would be good for a smaller wrist. That one's 20. It's like a bluish greenish fluorite. This one is kunzite with amethyst. Absolutely. Heading to earrings next. Absolutely. So this is kunzite with amethyst. That one's 20. And then this is dream amethyst blingy bling. And that one's 20. In terms of like your standard 8 millimeter, I do have a fluorite. I know we've been talking an awful lot about the fluorite. So I do have fluorite in the standard 8 millimeter. This one actually is smaller than a lot of the bracelets. So this is definitely one that would be probably more comfortable on someone with a small wrist or even a younger person. Like it's definitely tight on me. I can get it on, but it's not really super comfortable. So that is also available, and that is another fancy tourmaline. Hmm. Okay. Ooh, and a garden. And so 8 millimeter garden. 25 on that. Look at how pretty the garden is. Oh my God. Ooh, a little bit of golden in there too. And the dream amethyst blingy bracelet goes to Raquel. Okay, awesome. Now, let's get to some of the earrings, and then I've got more pendants. I have more garden pendants. I have more new rings. I have a fluorite ring, by the way, but this is a size 6. But if you wear a size 6, this is a pretty fluorite. Melody, can you wear a 6? This would be a nice compliment to that pendant that you got tonight. That would actually look nice with it. Okay. Some new stuff. Okay, Mystic Topaz fans. Look at these pretty teardrops. The warm weather's coming. Oh, big pink. Oh, no, you didn't miss them. I did not show them. 35 on these Mystic teardrops. The faceted fluorite emerald cut is 63. 63 on the faceted size 6. These are the kunzite bracelets. If you're looking at these big ones back here, these are the kunzites. So these two would be 20. Either one of these two would be 20 because this is actually kunzite. So either one of those would be 20. Those are pretty much 8 millimeter. This is slightly larger. This one is a larger bead. It's bigger than your standard 8 millimeter. It's probably a 9. Because I don't think it's quite a 10. And this one is 25. Yep, those are kunzite. And the fluorite bracelet with the point in it. Yeah. I think this kind of looks like rabbit hair fluorite. This sort of looks like rabbit hair fluorite. Sure thing, Jessica. Absolutely. Fluorite. Um, all right. So a kunzite. Tamara, which size kunzite would you like to which size kunzite would you like? We'll call this number 1. This the bigger ones. We'll call this one number 2, and we'll call this one number 3. So would you like one of the 8 millimeter or the larger beads? Tamara. Number one. So you want the bigger, like the biggest beads. I just want to clarify. Okay. So, oh, good. So Jessica, okay. So Jessica, these are the two kunzite that remain. So, um, oh no, this is just my tags. No, those are not clasps. Those are just tags. I was just tagging them so I remember the pricing. Um, so so Jessica Ann, um, which kunzite would you prefer? This, we'll call this one number one and we'll call that one number two. I mean, they are like pretty much the same. Number two, you got it. Okay. So Jessica and kunzite. And then Tamara with the large. Oops. Large kunzite. Dynamite. Okay. Um, and yes. Yes. So hold on one second. I think so. I have two 6 millimeter Amazonite. Is that the size you are looking for? Um, actually, let me just check what's going on here. So I have a couple of different kinds of Amazonite because these are from different batches. So the left leans a little bit more to the blue side, and the right leans a little bit more to the green side. I think the beads are pretty much the same size, although these may be slightly bigger. So Tamara, you asked about Amazonite. Um, which side would you prefer? One from the left side or one from the right side? So definitely let me know on that one. Um, so earrings. I know I'm getting backed up here. Anklets. I've got some with clasps, and I can definitely get to those, but I do want to touch on the earrings. So let me show some of the new earrings for tonight. This is one of the new pairs tonight. This is an awesome combo. Beautiful charoite with rainbow moonstone. These are gorgeous. Really pretty color. Oh, okay, no worries. Really, really pretty color. Shoot, where the heck did, hold on. I know I have the price. Hold on. I'm like, why is that not written? 55. 55 for the charoite with rainbow moonstone. Okay. Then we also have a couple of different ones. This is chrysocolla with a little blue topaz. Those are 38. And then this is malachite in azurite. And you can really, really see the two different materials. And then also with the blue topaz. And these are 44. So those. Then also Indian blanket jasper. Beautiful Indian blanket jasper with garnet, really red garnet. Trillion cut. Beautiful trillion cut. And those are going to Raquel. No worries. Indian blanket jasper ears. Okay. Okay. Then also new what else? Trying to see if there are more I don't know if I found all the ones that you were looking at, but these gorgeous malachites with amethysts are really something else. Those are 45. Those are so pretty. Yeah, they really are. They really, really are. And I've got some more new rings. Ooh, sorry about that. I definitely did not mean to yank on that. Okay, hold on. Everybody is loving. Does anybody know if Linda's on tonight? And I have a whole bunch more pendants to show too. Yes, Cheryl, your moon is already tucked aside. Um bottom row. But I have some new moons to show too. This might be what you're thinking of. Oh, you know what? This is that beautiful citrine set with the earrings and the pendant. Is this what you were looking at? Because this is gorgeous, Heather. Speaking of yellow, that's an incredible set. 113 for both the pendant and those earrings. They are really something. The cut is out of this world. And they're all cut that same way. It looks like a star. Can you see the star? The way that it's cut, it's really cool. So there's that. I'm not sure if that's what you were looking at. These are actually rainforest jasper. Rainforest jasper with the amethyst. And I love these so much. And look at this. Doesn't that look like a moon in that one? That's gorgeous. So that's rainforest jasper with amethyst. And those are 38. Those are the mystic topaz ones. Dalmatian jasper. These are malachites. Picasso jasper. Iolite chandeliers. Labradorite chandeliers. Up here we have the standard moonstone, not rainbow moonstone. And we also have, this is coconut jasper with garnet. Those are cute. 38 on those. So coconut jasper with garnet. We have for people that love the Ethiopian opal, got Ethiopian opal. Those are 53. But we also have that same style in like moonstone, not rainbow moonstone, just straight up moonstone. And those are both really pretty. Peridot, I have these in peridot. These front facing hoops are in peridot. These are 45. And I also have them in rainbow moonstone, lapis. Yeah, just rainbow moonstone, lapis, or peridot. Oh yeah, the Ethiopian opal, definitely. Definitely. I have some new little sterling earrings like the Eye of Horus, some pentacles, some Celtic knot. These pentagrams with the moon. Those are really pretty. The peridot earrings. You got it. And I got to show some anklets. Okay. Heather. Peridot earrings. Gorge. Yes, absolutely. So how about the spiny oyster turquoise, folks? The copper spiny oyster. What size is this ring? This ring is a 9. Anybody out there wearing a 9 at this point? That's the first one. I got to get those anklets happening too. But I keep forgetting to show. I have moss agate. I have a bunch of rings to show, and I keep not doing it. And what size is what size are these? This one is a size 10 in that, also with that spiny oyster, the copper. That one is a 10. I love that with the spirals on the side. Really cool. And then this one is, what size is this? Hey, Raina. This is an 8. This is a size 8 in that spiny oyster. I love the design. Aw. Thanks, Amber. That one's 55 on that square one. Hold on, my bra's biting me. Oh my God, I have to show you guys the new garden pendants too. Oh, please don't let me forget about the new garden pendants. All right. Where are the anklets now? They were on that thing. Ay, ay, ay. Where are the anklets now? They were on that, but that's now bracelets. All right. I might have to go on an excursion at some point for the anklets. I don't know what's going on with the anklets right now. They were on a certain place and they are no longer on that place. So I can tell those are all bracelets now. So I'm going to have to figure out where the anklets went. Yeah. I will find them. I will find them. Uh-oh. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Let me show the gardens. Oh, Solaris, are you still out there? Before I do anything else, Solaris, are you still out there? Okay, I'm going to wait on that. Oh, you are. Good, good, good. This is Numite. This pendant is Numite. And it is a sort of, I would say it's a solar, it's kind of a nod to the sun, but not necessarily. Could be just a mandala shape. It's got a big, big bail, double ring bail. So it can go on a cord or a chain or what have you. But this is Numite. Yep. I've been looking for new mite for you. Yep. That's a nice big piece. I found a nice big piece of new mite. Oh, yes. Let me get the size on this ring. Hold on 1 second. So it says it's a 9, right? But honestly, it's more because of how thick it is. I would not put it above an 8, 8.5. But this is a two-tone rainbow moonstone. Look at how golden. Have you ever in your life, okay, known of a rainbow moonstone to show up that gold and just gold with like really not a lot of other color showing up? And it's a two-tone ring. So it's hammered sterling and it has the gold. And look at how gold that um that piece is. And it honestly, it's not a doublet. That is the stone. It's that gold. Like it has that much gold to it. Right? Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. 77. I mean, that is just, I don't know. I've never seen a rainbow moonstone that shows up that gold. That's a stunner. Okay, garden quartz lovers. Now, let's do a little review. We do have our beautiful carved dragon, and that dragon has like all the cool colors. Got red, golden, and the green. So we've got that one in the garden, right? There's one of our gardens, and that one is framed in sterling with the sterling bale. I know. Aren't you gagged? It's so gorgeous. More than one person is seriously considering it. I will let you know that. Good call, Allison. Now, you also know that we have our adorable sea turtles as well in the garden. And this looks like a little underwater scene where the sea turtles are swimming, and we've got like, you can imagine that as like a coral reef. Really, really cool. I love all the art. These are so, Such art. It really, really, really is. Okay, now here's the new ones for tonight, and they are really exceptional. The first one is the stag. And the stag is a sacred animal in many different traditions. And obviously, in the witchcraft tradition, the stag is symbolizing the horned god. And this is a gorgeous, gorgeous depiction. Look at that. Look at that rack. Absolutely gorgeous depiction of the stag and really cool garden. I mean, if you're into garden quartz, this is the kind of garden that just makes you go, oh, wow, and it's got such color and there's so much life in there, right? Absolutely stunning. Our stag is 120 and just gorgeous. Hey, Mick. Right? They really are. They're amazing little works of art. Now, maybe an Aries, or maybe you just vibe to the totem of the mountain goat that can scale to great heights, like this mountain goat, um, defying the odds and triumphs. And this has so much fire in this garden quartz. It's almost all fire colors, which I really haven't seen. And so I think that the choice to make this the goat, or maybe the ram, depending on how you look at it, I think that was wise, because either that's like a ram or a mountain goat, but either way, the symbolism is pretty clear. So we have yet another horned animal, um, ascending, right? And that is really cool too. So if you love a garden, that is really cool too. The 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 ram slash goat is 98. 98 for this one. And then the last new one for tonight in the garden carvings is another absolutely stunning tree. And look at how that is done so that it looks like these are the leaves in the fall. Are you one of the autumn people? Big time points if you know what I'm talking about. Ah, Brendan. Nicely done. That one's 88. 88 on that one. Nicely done, Brendan. That is just such a gorgeous piece. I just love all of them because they're each one is a unique work of art. So like each one is just its own complete beautiful work of art. They really are because they're carved into the back in 3D. So like when you feel it, you can feel where they've carved it. They are etched right into the crystal on the back. So that's part of how they wind up looking so three-dimensional inside. All right. How about this stunner of a golden rutile? Look at this piece. This is absolutely amazing. Look at this piece. Look how beautiful that is. I mean, is that a dragon's eye? What's going on there? I'm like, oh my gosh. Gorgeous. 93 on this piece, which is crazy. That's crazy. Look at how big and beautiful. That's a bold piece. Not for the shy, that's for sure. Stunning. And this baby is still here too. How about this blue flash lab? How about this one, Allison? I bet this one would go with that bracelet. And check out the chatoyancy. So not only do we have labradorescence, surprise. So maze balls. 48 on that one too. Crazy. Yeah, you'd be crazy not to take that. Because that's going to be perfect for that bracelet. Yes, yes. Indeed. How about the rainbow obsidian? Look at that one. This one's very showy with the purple. I have another one as well. I don't know that it's quite as showy. It's more to the green side, if you see it, of the rainbow obsidian. They're both very pretty though. Oh, I have a ton of new pendants and it's almost 9 o'clock. I better get a move on. I have a ton of new pendants. Okay. This is a citrine tree. We've got 6 round citrines. Gorgeous. And this one is 66. Beautifully done. Couple of moons. I was talking about them earlier. A lepidolite moon. Cheryl got hers. This one's up for grabs. 47. And a purple copper turquoise moon also. And that's also 47. Nice size bale. How about this combo? Amethyst and citrine together. Tamara gets the turquoise moon. Amethyst and citrine together. This one is 42. Blue tiger eye, people. Take note. This is a really cool pendant. Look at that gorgeous blue tiger eye. Love the little stars and things above. Blue tiger eye pendant. That one is 55. Turquoise moon. Oops, it's Tamara. Copper. Turquoise. Yes. Okay. Yes. And speaking of the ram, I do have the ram Thor's hammer. This is a badass pendant. So ram's head at the top of Thor's hammer. And that is 80. That is a really, really solid piece. And it's designed all the way around both sides. Very nice. Very well made. Very nicely done. Thor's hammer to Solaris. Love it. Okay. Now, a couple of these are like, a couple of these next ones are take your breath away ones. So be ready. This is a phenomenal rainbow moonstone with additional rainbow moonstones and blue topaz stones flanking it. So we've got some round and some oval stones surrounding. And I dare say it almost looks like it's a flower, but it almost also reminds me of an eye. So very cool. Yes, you got the lab pendant. Yep, you got it, Allison. So this is one of those wowzer blue, really vibrant electric blue rainbow moonstones. Like wow, wow, wow. Yes, this is really a stunner. 113 on that, and that's really good. That is a really good price. Not to be outdone, The next one puts the word rainbow into rainbow moonstone, but also backs it up with citrine, amethyst, more citrine, garnet, more citrine. I mean, this one is really something. Amazing. So gorgeous, and really a rainbow in that stone. Like such a span of color. Love it. And that one is 146 on that. Next up, golden rutile fans, take note. Okay. How incredible is the cut on that citrine, first of all? It's not a standard, I mean, that's a rectangular stone, not a standard cut though. That's not your usual, like it's not an emerald cut. And gorgeous, gorgeous golden rutile. And an ammonite. Are you kidding me? It doesn't get better than that, right? $72. Right? Amazing. And gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. I agree. I agree, Allison. You know me, right? I would rather have people enjoying it. You know what I mean? Than having it sit here in the sanctuary. I would rather see it go where it's supposed to and somebody start working with it. And that somebody's going to be Tina. And that is Oh, I know you will, hon. I know you will. All right, Druzy fans. Druzy fans. Let me see. What size is this ring? This ring is an 8. Okay. Oh, if you're looking for high vibration, you just found it. Okay, the ring is an 8. We got a ring and a pendant. Okay. Look at the Druzy. Oh my God. Am I freezing where you guys are? It looks like I'm freezing. Hopefully I'm not. Look at this sparkle on this gorgeous Druzy pendant. I love the design. Such a great design. I love all the little details of the setting. The Druzy pendant is 55. And the ring, which is a size 8 that matches, is 42. So that is the matching ring. So the druzy pendant is $55. And the ring, which is a size 8, is $42. And they match really, really well. They look great together. So if you're like me and you like to wear a suite, that is a very cool suite. It's a toss up on who's going to claim this next piece. But it is a high quality selenite full moon with a trillion cut blue topaz and a very fancy bail. So we have super duper high quality selenite with and that was one of the two people I figured it would be. That was one of the two people I figured it would be that would grab that. That looks like a full moon to me. All right. I'm sorry, Allison Raquel grabbed it. Okay. I love this piece. I love all the cuts of it. I love that it's two different kinds of blue topaz. So we have little London blue marquee cuts with the Swiss blue. Look at the cuts on the pear shape. And then this gorgeous, brilliant cut right in the center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 stones making up this stunning, epic piece. I mean, that is just wow. That's something else. That is really something else. That one is 166, and I mean, that's unique. That's unique. That is a work of art. Love it. In that same colorway, in that same color family, however different, these two together are absolutely breathtaking. This is one of the most beautiful aquamarines I've ever had here. And this is a stunner of a natural London blue topaz. And that is an unbeatable combo. And I absolutely love this design. This is breathtaking. If you are an aquamarine fan, this is so gorgeous. Look at that. So pretty. What beautiful quality. And I just love the design. Beautiful. Yes. This is another wow piece. This is another big time wow. Big time wow. 98 on that is honestly such a steal. That's insane, honestly, because that is such a great example of both of those stones. So beautiful. Yeah, good job, Allison. You picked the right night to come on, hon. I've missed you. I've missed you. We have a rose quartz mandala shape over the moon. If you are a rose quartz fan, you're trying to get in touch with your Venusian energy. Um, if you are working with Venus, I've been working with Venus quite a lot lately. This would be a beautiful piece. 66. Indian blanket, Jasper fans. This is a pretty big piece. These pieces come around rarely. So this is a good looking, really pretty piece. And Raquel, this would look so great with those earrings that you just got earlier. Um, just telling you. And this one is 55 and it's beautiful. Yeah, you definitely want that. That's a stunner. If I didn't already have a pendant, I would be grabbing that. I've got my Indian blanket suite already, but if I didn't, I would be grabbing that. Now, I've shown pieces like this before, and I always think about the elves in the Lord of the Rings books. And these are the pieces I imagine the elves wearing. There's just something about the design on these that really brings to mind Galadriel and all of those beautiful, beautiful elves in Lord of the Rings. And this is another real rainbowy rainbow moonstone. So we've got, yes, we have a lot of blue, but we also have some pale aqua, yellow, we've got a bit of a glow happening there. And it's just such a sweet design. It's just so elegant. And it has a look of nature, almost like these are vines wrapping around the stone. And there isn't like a separate bail. The setting comes up and allows for, really any size chain. And if you know me, I like to wear a thicker chain. So I always appreciate when a designer thinks about that. Anyway, this beauty is 88, and that is really a steal. Good night, honey. I know she usually goes to bed around 9. She has a very early call in the morning. So thanks for hanging in for a while, though. So yes, gorgeous. That one, Rainbow Moonstone 88. And where am I at? Tanzanite. Look at that color. Look at the beautiful quality of that tanzanite. This is a cool design. I have a couple of different pendants that are similar to this design. I might even have an Ethiopian. I do. I have like an Ethiopian opal and something else in like sort of similar to this vein. Um, and I really love that. Right? Ah, the beauty of Tanzanite, man. I'm telling you. And this one is 68. 68. And I will tell you, this piece has been in the collection for a while. Um, and I just have not shown it. It was like I was on the shelf and I was like, oh, hey, I don't think I could do 68 on this if I had to replace this now. Sterling has definitely gone up, and so have the stones. So that's one of those, get it while it lasts kind. Good call. Because that's a real pretty one. That is a real pretty color. Tanzanite does have some variables. I've had some paler ones too. Now we've been talking a lot about transformation. We've been talking about rebirth, and my reading over in Glastonbury talked a lot about both of those. And one of the symbols that keeps coming back is the phoenix. And I do have a beautiful one here. And again, this has been in the collection for a while. And I am just noticing it actually looks like there is a stone missing from where all the CZs are. So unfortunately, the phoenix can't fly right now. That's too bad. I'm going to have to get that stone replaced. I'm glad I saw it though. Oh, yeah, definitely. No, I haven't seen the anklets. I may have packed them up to take them to Spirit Beacon and then did not unpack them. So that's not something I'm going to do on the live tonight. That's just that's not happening. So I will I will look for them, and I will, make an effort for the next live to be able to show them. I can show what they look like because I've got bracelets that look like them. So they are, when I find them, um, they will be either something along these lines where they're like the little faceted stones. I think I also have the evil eye ones in the anklet. So these are the types of anklets that are here, but I don't know where they are. These are definitely not anklets, they're bracelets. And they used to live on that same rack. And I don't know where the anklets are. So I have to figure that out. So that's the next thing is figuring out where that all went. Where did the anklets go? I think I probably packed them up to take them to Spirit Beacon. That's my theory, because otherwise I don't know why they're not on here. Because this is the only rack I think I've ever had them on while they've been here in the sanctuary. So I'm like, that's weird. That's weird. Oh, will do. Will do, Brian. Okay. Where am I? Um, and I have shown this particular pendant with a few different stones. This is the Larimar version. And different people have different ideas about if that is a crow, if that is a dove, if it's an eagle, if it's a thunderbird. You know, the bird is as you perceive the bird to be. So, and that one is 48. And this is an Amazonite pendant that I think has a really super cool design. That's Amazonite, and that one is also 48. And then I have a Buddha, tiger eye Buddha, and the chain goes through that loop. And there's a little green, possibly aventurine bead above Buddha's head, and that is 33. Oh, Melody, you had asked about aventurine to wear, right? Did you ask me earlier if there was some aventurine to wear? Um, I have some bigger bead bracelets in aventurine. And that is the Amazonite. It has a nice big bail. Really cool. I love the beadwork on that. And the Buddha has found a home. And the Amazonite is going with Jessica. Perfect. Tiger eye Buddha. $33. And for Jessica Ann, the Amazonite. Beautiful. And what else? Oh my gosh. There's more rings and I haven't even done them. Okay. Size 7 lepidolite moon ring. If you are one of the people that has the lepidolite moon pendant, you might want the matching ring. This is a size 7. It is 47. This is a size 7 Amazonite. It's a beautiful marquee shaped stone. That's also a size 7. That one's 72. Indian blanket jasper. I probably should have showed these earlier. I got to figure out what size these are. These are both 38. That one is a 7.5. So this one's a 7.5 Indian blanket jasper in the marquee shape. And then also I have this one, which is an 8. This is a size 8. And it is also 38. And then, oh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. What size is this? This is a 7.5. Wow. And it is rainbow moonstone with blue topaz around it. There's a theme tonight, right? So like I can just imagine. I could see those together. Definitely. I can see those together. So pretty. Here's another. This one's a size 8, and this is a square rainbow moonstone in size 8. This is a size 7 in the lab alexandrite. So this changes color. This is gonna, it looks like this under this color indoor lighting, but it's gonna change completely when you are in like sunlight. And then even sometimes other color bulbs, like different kinds of indoor lighting, it'll change. That is, I think, one of the last um, alexandrites I have left, or I might have one or two others. That one is size 7. That's 55. Ah, yes. This is moss agate. Look at how pretty. That's such a pretty stone. Moss agate. What size is this? Hold on. That's an 8, and it is 42. 42. And I showed the spiny oyster. I had some rings ready in case Linda was here tonight. She was here last night, but I don't think she made it tonight. How about this lab? That is kind of the old fashioned original, the OG Labradorite, right? With the hammered band. This one's 48. What size is that? That fits an 8. That fits an 8. It's a wide band. Okay. Put that there for now. Other pieces. How about, for those of you that didn't see this for its debut, any smoky lovers in the house? You got it, Brendan. Look at the cut on that smoky. That is insane. Look at the cut. That is crazy. Oh my God. Crazy. Wow. That's wild. That's really showy. 84 on that gorgeous, right? The cut, like, wow. All the little cuts. Look at all that. Sparkle. So sparkly. Oh yes, I had the big rainbow moonstone moon. The moon face. This is the big rainbow moonstone moon face. So pretty. This is the big one. And that one is 120. I also have a smaller just moonstone, not rainbow moonstone. Straight up moonstone. This is a moonstone, like from Sri Lanka, regular moonstone. And that one's 56. A couple of other things. Oh yes, the ruby in kyanite. And since we were having so much fun looking at everything under the UV, let's look at the ruby and kyanite under the UV. Well, you can see where all the ruby is, that's for sure. it lights right up under that UV. And I just adore this combo. I really do. I love ruby and kyanite. 53 on that one. I think everybody saw that I got the Ouroboros Dragon Pentacle back in stock. But in case anybody missed it, he is back. He is back. And he is, how is his price not on here? I think he's 48. I'm almost positive. Hang on. I have to go look. Hold on. Oh, 42. Well, all right. Wow. Very good. All right. So let me write that up before I move to the next thing. Let me make sure I have Brendan with the amethyst and citrine point. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. And let's see. Yeah, this is one of the Edwardian collection. This one is um the CZ. It has CZs on the side. Hold on. Has CZs on the side and the beautiful set in. And this is just such a cool setting. And I've got this in a size 12. So that is the size 12. That is 52. Oh, the other thing I want to show in the 12, I have it in the 12 and I have it in the 10 and a half, is the tetragrammaton with the pentagrams on the sides. Now, my husband has been wearing a tetragrammaton for the longest. Like, he has been wearing it. He got his at New Aeon. That's what I'm saying. But he loves this design so much. He's like, I need one of those for me. I'm like, okay, will do. So I have it right now in a 10 and a half and also in the 12. They are 65. That ring was famously worn by Alex Sanders and is often associated with him. Oh, 941. Okay. A few things also. Well, let me go back over and show. First of all, let me show this Enhydro. This Enhydro is one of the new pendants for tonight. Look at those. Look at that rain. Look at the rainbows. Dang. So we've got a couple different things going on up here. So we got bubbles moving. Where the heck is the other? Hold on. Oh, hey. How you doing? There it is. Okay, there's one. Boom. Okay, there's one. Now that's where the rainbows are, but there's also, there we go. Ooh. And by the way, all this stuff comes off. Like you just rub it with like a alcohol and it'll come right off. Like where it's circled, where things move and stuff like that, you can take that right off. And so that's one of the newest ones that's in clear quartz. And that one is 222. That's a beautiful big baby. I have two Super 7. One is this big beauty with the big bubble. There we go. See it moving through there. There it is. Big bubble. Big bubble in that Super 7. Love the Super 7. That one's 222. Super 7 Enhydro. And then this one is a lighter one, and slightly on the smaller side, sort of an elongated pear shape, but also has a really fun bubble that you can see right in here. And you can see that move. So that's two different ones. And that one, what did I just do? Hold on. That one is 198. Yeah, 198. Hello, Tisha. How are you? How are you tonight? Now, I've got some sterling silver, some of the sterling silver earrings up top. And then also some with stones. Down here, I even have some sets, um, as well as just some more earrings. Uh-oh. Oh, we did some eggplants last night. We did the bunny eggplants last night. Oh, Allison, were you on last night when we did the bunnies? Did you meet the bunnies last night? Now, I can't, I'm going to turn the bunny around. Now, rabbits, as you know, are associated with fertility. And the fertility can be not just like actual fertility, but it can be like financial fertility, ideas, like you can be fertile with more than just babies, right? Um, so I'm going to turn the bunny around, but I can't show you the whole bunny all at once because I have to be careful, right? So here's part of the bunny, and here's another part of the bunny. So I think you're getting the picture. And I'm going to turn the bunny back around again. So I think you're getting the picture of what the bunny looks like from the back. So these are a really powerful symbol to work with for a number of different reasons. So I have, yes. So I have, this is a pale, like a pale green fluorite, right? Right? So this is a pale green fluorite for people that are working with fluorite. This is a deeper, um, deeper green fluorite. Right? Deeper green fluorite. And then we also have a rose quartz bunny. Rose quartz. Little golden healer in there. Rose quartz bunny. Right? The rose quartz back of the bunny ears. Right? So the bunnies, um, for anyone interested, the bunnies are 48 a piece. So if anybody is interested in the bunnies, um, yep, it's Gals Hill Witchery After Dark, folks. As it gets closer to 10 o'clock. Right? Oh, Tamra, you said, I'm sorry. Can I have the bluish oval earrings in the middle? Did I see Mystic Topaz? Okay, hold on. Earrings with the natural cross. All right. So now that we're done messing around, ahem, no pun intended. Okay. Mystic Topaz. Yes, you did. These are Mystic Topaz teardrops, and those are 35. And then the bluish oval earrings would be the malachite in azurite. And that would be these with the blue topaz. Those would be 44. That's malachite in azurite. And then a natural cross. Uh, I am not seeing. I am not seeing. Did you see the earrings with the natural cross on this like on this thing, Vicky? Or did you see them in a different place? Did you see them on this roundabout? Leanne had a big one at her shop. It was like huge. It was 2 years ago. Not sure if it's still there. Yes, I have a secret to tell you. I'm where those come from. I supply all those. Yep. I'm where all those come from. Okay, Mystic earrings to Solaris. Yes, Mystic topaz earrings. Okay. And then malachite, okay. Malachite and azurite for Tamra. Those are so pretty. Beautiful. And then dark stone bottom turntable. Dark stone bottom turntable. All right. These are okay. Ah, okay. Are you seeing that? Yeah, that's pretty cool. This is that's Picasso Jasper with garnet. I think that's what you're seeing. Yeah. Those are really cool. They're very well matched. Those are 38. That's Picasso Jasper and these beautiful dark red garnets. I think that's what you're seeing. Oh, ah, you got it, Vicky. You got it. Um, Let me just see. Yes. Oh, yes, you have. Yes. All right. Picasso, Jasper, Garnet, ears, 38. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, they point, they point up for good luck. Well, yeah. Um, yeah, in a way, you're you're absolutely right. They definitely do point up for good luck. Uh, oh, Lordy. Mm. You know, it's funny. I show this ring and every time I show it, I'm stunned that it doesn't get scooped and then I'm like, maybe it's cuz it's supposed to be mine because that sometimes happens. But personally, I think this is one of the prettiest rings in the shop. It is Larimar and blue topaz and it has a ton of it has a bunch of small blue topaz around the outside. I believe this has 13 stones. And it is just stunning. And I just love it. In fact, I'm even going to model it. And it's like, okay, maybe it doesn't leave maybe it doesn't leave the sanctuary because it's actually supposed to be mine. I don't know, but I think it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning on. I mean, yeah, I agree, Allison. I agree. It's so beautiful. I'm just kind of like, maybe it's supposed to be me. So I think you're looking at these. Um, I think you're looking at these, and this is a set. French, the French hook ears, which are great. You never lose an earring when you're wearing this kind. And I adore these citrines because they are cut like a star. Do you see the star in them? See it? Perfectly matched set, pendant and earrings together. 113 for all three pieces. gorge. Yeah, love that. Love, love, love. Love, love, love that. No worries. Oh, yeah, fluorite people. This is another option for fluorite bracelets. This one has all the cool colors and it's faceted. Melody, I think this would be awesome for you because of the pendant that you just got. I think this bracelet would go so nice because it's also faceted and it's stretchy and it's only 40. And I totally think that this would go really nice with your faceted pendant. And I just have the one. There's only one in the house. I just think that would be perfect for you. Good call because I think it's going to go so nice with that pendant. Perfection. Faceted fluorite bracelet. Yeah. Yes. I need a box chain, not too long and not too short. Okay. What is the shorter one that you wear? Do you wear the 16 or the 18? Because I think a 20 would probably be good if you wear either a 16 or an 18. Right. You'd like it to lay there. So let's take a look real quick. I'm thinking if you wear if you wear a 16 or an 18, you might want the 20. That might be the smartest thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, the 20 is good. The 20 should be the good size to do that. 20-inch should be good. Unless you want, a 22, but then it might be disappearing in the cleavage too much. Do you know what I mean? I'd probably go with the 20 to be safe. Me too. Me too, girly. That's why I was like, hey, you know, I got a little piece of advice here. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, and I think you asked about aventurine earlier, and right now, I know that I have the thicker beads, like the 9 millimeter beads um, for aventurine, in the bracelet. And I do probably have a couple of rings. So if aventurine is something you really want to look into, we can totally do that. Also, How big of a stand are you looking for? Um, how big of a stand are you looking for the sphere? Oh, yeah. Okay. It needs to be monkstone. Um, as long as it fits there nicely, something cheap, not crazy. Uh, okay. Does she vibe with Bast? Let me show you what I'm thinking. What do you think of that option? Oh, hey, Linda. Hey, I wanted to show a couple of rings that I was not sure if you had seen or remembered. Okay. No worries about that. Yeah, that was Bast is what I was trying to say. Bastet. Okay, hold on. Maybe something simple like the as above, so below. Something like that. Or something small like that. Or could be this type. What do you think? Do any of those work? As above, so below. She said the small stand she can see herself knocking over, but do you have any raised stands? So, yes. Um, how high? What's our dollar amount? I know you said something cheap or whatever, but like what are you aiming at for pricing? What about the dragon? Dragon's pretty cool. You got it. Perfect. Yeah, I needed a minute to tune in. That's all. It just took me a second. All right. Now, let's see. La 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 la. Okay. So, Linda, I know I'm almost positive I showed you this before, but I wanted to make sure that I showed it again because this is an 11 and a quarter. It is the spiny oyster copper turquoise, which is like so beautiful for this time of year. A lot of people do wear turquoise this time of year, basically right through to the dog days of summer and as we approach fall. So I thought I would show. Yep. So this one is 74 for that. It's got that beautiful copper. It's the spiny oyster copper turquoise. So there's that one. I also have this I had showed in a size 12 at one point. It is in the Edwardian collection. It is CZ's on the sides in the little flowers, and then an inset one, and that is the 12. Yeah, that spiny oyster is so pretty, and it's really great for spring into summer and right through the fall. Um, it's perfect. Yes. Awesome. And um oh, hey Heather, are you still out there? I can't remember if you already said goodnight or if you're still hanging out. I think you're still hanging out. Um, if you have any connection at all to the Celtic iconography, I've got this in the citrine. So it's got the round citrine. It's got the round citrine in the center, and then it has the drop of the beautiful marquee cut. I know we were talking about yellow and stuff like that. Um, and please don't mind the tag. Obviously, the tag kind of ruins the lines, but um, so I have that in the citrine, and of course I also have it in labradorite. I have it, and it's interesting because it has a faceted lab in the center, and then it has the cabochon lab in the marquee cut dangle. But I have both of those. But I was thinking of you with that yellow. Of course, I also have amber. I have amber, and I also have some citrine. Look at that chrysocolla. Woo! The color. Mm, yummy. Love that color. That one's 80. Then I have straight up azurite. This entire piece is azurite, and love the color. And the azurite is also 80. 65 on the amber. And that's a beautiful color. Vicky, hang on. Because Heather was asking about the yellow, and so that's why we were looking for a pendant for her. I think I do have another amber, so give me a second. I think I have another amber from that collection. Give me a second to put my hands on it. Yep. Hold on. Because I think I have the other one too. I just gotta find it. Yeah, found it. Please hold. Because of course I have to move something to get into it. To get into the cabinet. But I can get into this cabinet. Yes, yes. Okay. Dynamite. Okay, hold on, Vicky. This is the other one. What do you think? I think it's gorge. It's fiery. It's got little veins of red in there a little bit. By the way, amber is also highly UV reactive. Okay. Yep. Yep. That um that batch of amber, I only have those two pieces. And the other amber in the house is much more expensive than that. So, like, you'll probably remember these. Like, that one's 115. This amber is 115. So, um, that is actually a really good deal. So I thought I would mention that. And Vicky, did you see the wolves? Did you see the fluorite wolves? I couldn't remember if you were here for them or not. Yeah, they're very pretty. Thinking on those two moonstone necklaces with the surrounding stones. Ah, yes. Hold on. I will put them side by side to give a comparison of them for a moment, if I can. Hold on. Please hold. Okay. So there they are. That one focusing on the blue with a very blue rainbow moonstone, flanked by rainbow moonstones and blue topaz. And then this little party right here with a very rainbow moonstone, citrine, amethyst, and garnet. Right? I agree with you. Tough choices. Tough decisions. Right? I agree. Also, what size was that? 7.5. Also this ring is another, and it goes like perfectly with that. It's a 7.5, so it won't fit you, but it would go perfectly because it's got the blue topaz along with the rainbow moonstone in blue. So it's like so perfect, you know? It's like it's a nice it's not oop super duper matchy matchy. It's like it goes together, but it's not, you know? So anyway, guys, it's 10:30, so I'm gonna say goodnight. If you watch the playback and you decide that, you remember that you really fell in love with something and you're like, you know, okay, I need to add that. Um, you can definitely reach me, but be on the lookout for your invoices. And yeah, I will be in touch with everybody tomorrow. So thanks for welcoming me back. It's good to be back, and I will be back on again in 2 weeks, right? So our usual schedule will resume. And yeah, if you need to reach me, you know how to get me. You can email me, you can message me through the page on Facebook. So thanks so much, guys. Blessings from Salem.